Hello and welcome back to Gobby's How To series. In this video, I'm going to walk through a very important step in the survey process, and that is theming the responses you collect. If you've already seen our earlier videos, you'll know how to build and launch a survey. Now it's time to make sense of the survey data, and that's where theming comes in. So what do we mean by theming? Theming involves grouping related responses together under theme titles. Grouping responses in this way helps identify shared experiences, perceptions, and ideas. Let's start the theming process now. So we need to return to the editing screen, then select the themes page, and you'll see something like this. Before we get started, there's one thing you need to be aware of. Theming only works with Gobby-style questions. Any questions that are marked as preset questions, or mixed questions, or questions collecting sensitive information will not be available for theming. Now before you begin theming, you'll also notice something we call Gobby Assist. Gobby Assist is an analysis tool which uses natural language processing technology, provided by Amazon Comprehend to identify keywords used in responses and sentiment. We've also created an experimental Gobby score which can help sort responses to support data analysis. It's important to remember that if you turn Gobby Assist on, themable responses will be processed by Amazon Comprehend as a third-party provider. Responses are not used to train Amazon Comprehend, it will just process the responses. But remember, Gobby Assist is optional, so you can choose whether to enable it or not. When it comes to theming, one of the best things you can do is collaborate with others. Involving subject matter experts and those with similar experiences could help to provide context and meaningful representation. So ideally, you should be working on this with other people, as that helps bring more balance and objectivity to the themes you create. Okay, at the top of this page, you'll see some boxes. Clicking the Choose Questions box allows you to select questions from your survey to filter responses. And clicking this box allows you to select themes, but to begin with, there won't be any themes in here. We're going to create some themes in a moment. You've also got the search bar here, which you can use to find specific keywords in survey responses. So this particular survey was all about British music. So for example, I could go in and put music as my keyword and then go to the Choose Themes box and select Show Unthemed and apply. And this is now displaying any responses that contain the keyword that I searched for. One approach you could take is to press Show Unthemed and apply, and then build your themes from this. Alternatively, another way to start your theming is to concentrate on one question at a time and move through the responses systematically question by question. So I'm going to select question 2 now. You can see that my question 1 does not appear in this list, as that was a preset style question about age groups. So I've pressed question 2 and now I can press apply. So just to be clear, it's now displaying any unthemed responses from question 2. And this question was asking respondents about British musicians. So I'm going to group these responses into themes now. With this one, I want to create a theme for bands, a theme for female solo artists, and a theme for male solo artists. Okay, let's start by finding all of the bands. Okay, I found 11 bands, and now I can press Add to Theme and press Add New and enter a theme name and press Add New Theme. Then click that box to place those responses into your new theme and press Add to Theme. And now we're left with a list of everything else. So now I will do the same for the female artists. And I'm going to make a theme for male solo artists too. Okay, so if I clear the filters now and I go back to question 2, if you look at the responses now, you can see the theme count is on 1. And that's because this response has been placed under one theme. Clicking on the theme count number will show you which theme that response belongs to. Once you've viewed this, just click anywhere outside the box to continue. Once you've created a few themes, you might find it helpful to open Manage Themes. Because in here you can edit theme names and you can delete themes using the bin icon. So if you delete a theme, any responses will return to the unthemed section unless they belong to another theme. So as I've mentioned, responses can be put into multiple themes. So for example, with this response, Little Mix, which is in the bands theme, I could place that into all female band. Now this theme count is on 2 because it's in bands and it's in all female band. Doing this can help you capture more nuanced insights from your survey data. Now let's look briefly at the report section. Because what you've done in theming influences how your data appears in the reports, like on the graphs for example. Essentially, theming responses is going to help turn qualitative data into something that's quantifiable and easy to interpret. So once your theming is complete, you will notice some of that in the way your reports look. So if I move to question and look at question 2, down here you can see some of the theming that we worked on. One last thing, so your themes will autosave as you work. So there's no need to worry about losing your progress. We suggest you take your time with theming because it's a key step in unlocking valuable insights from your survey data. Okay, so it's over to you now. Thank you for watching.